Hello and welcome to another modelling video. Today I'm going to be reviewing and unboxing the 200 series rotary tool Dremel, and I'll also be disposing my old Superworks model. And what happened was I've been using incorrect pieces in the Superworks model without knowing you can interchange chucks, and have damaged the tightening mechanism so it's unable to hold the appropriate pieces. At the moment I'm salvaging what I can. Always clip off the plug if you're disposing of unsafe or damaged tools, and into the newer model. The 200 series model is one of the cheaper models, and there's two choices of a kit with extras plus flexi hose and just your standalone model. With the engraving restoration kit, you're going to be looking at a little over 200 Australian, possibly similar in the States. This kit was purchased for my hobby scale modelling, and it's going to be used to branch out as far as I can in this hobby, including other techniques I wasn't able to do with my rotary tool. I'll also be able to do some engraving in metalwork for bases. I was first confronted with a very stylish storage box shaped as a briefcase, and it holds all the pieces fairly efficiently, and the main model, which is a lot shorter and fatter but fits in the hand quite comfortably with a rubber palmer style grip. The speed controller seems a lot more awkward to what I'm used to with the thumb wheel on the older rotary tool, but the speed control is really smooth, and it can achieve from very slow polishing states to extreme power speeds where you can cut metal. I really appreciate this function. The speeds and power on the lower end is very gentle, to the reason why this is the tool of choice for professional restorators. Another function I really appreciate is the head chuck is tightenable by hand and not a little spanner, which will prevent damage in the future like I did with my existing tool. This will be a live test on the styrene runner. Most of us will most likely use this on styrene, and from what I can see on the slower setting, it doesn't heat up or melt the plastic like what I'm used to, and can remove very small or fine bits of material without that melting effect. The faster you go, you can remove a lot more material faster, but you do get that melting effect, which isn't too much of a problem, as you can just snap it off and continue. Later on you can clean up on the slower setting, so this also pleases me. I'm removing the tightening mechanism to replace the chuck, which is fantastic that a lot of pieces I may have forgotten to mention is replaceable or serviceable on the Dremels. The restoration engraving set does come with its own chuck and pieces. The pieces are all diamond encrusted or casted in metal, and they're extremely small, and from using it on tiny pieces you're able to reach all sorts of nook and crannies on a kit, especially if you're scratch building, and do very neat jobs in removing unwanted detail or fixing up detail that you've sculpted in yourself to a professional finish. I was having a look at the safety instructions and manual, and besides the safety hints, which I recommend you read, there's some really interesting information. Always wear your goggles. It tells you how, when learning how to use one of these for the first times, the methods of holding, and they've got a technique called the pen holding position. Getting the most out of your rotary tool is a matter of learning how to let the speed and feel of the tool in your hand work for you. The first step in learning to use the rotary tool is to get the feel of it. Hold it in your hand and feel its weight and balance. Feel the tapper of the housing. This tapper permits the tool to be grasped much like a pen or pencil. The unique comfort grip on the nose allows for added comfort during control. And then it's got this what they call a golf grip method for more aggressive cutting. Amazing charting for different materials, cutting speeds and pieces. Maintenance tips. And really fascinating accessories, the different bits you can buy and how to use them. I'll definitely be giving these a good read. The standard accessories were quite nice. I found the sanding stones by the Dremel brand do not clog anywhere near as easily as other brands or no brands that I've used. And the flexi hose was quite effective, unlike the older one. Unfortunately, as all flexi hoses do, they can be sentimental and lose a fair amount of performance, so I might ditch it one day, but it's pretty convenient at the moment. As they say, a craftsman is only as good as the tools he equips himself with and how well he respects and maintains them. This is definitely a massive improvement from the old model, even though it is a price hike of about $170. In conclusion, it is a fantastic asset to my collection of tools, and I do recommend this particular line of equipment for our hobby. Thank you for watching, and until next time.